Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this coming week's reading. For this reading, I am divining through crystals that I have in this bag, and then I'll be pulling out cards from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. All right. Okay, lovely Aries. Let's see what we have for you. Aries. Okay, Aries. Okay. You're needing some quiet time. There is something you may be even telling others to quiet down. Um, Needing your own space and needing a break is what I'm seeing. There's something that you are needing to sort of just, I'm seeing you needing to stretch and relax and not be bothered by anything unnecessary, anybody, you're just needing that time. Almost like a hermit energy in a way, but it feels like it's very much needed here. There's a lot of things that have been going on in your mind, and looking for an opportunity to not think about any of it. There's something about, for some of you, you may have a spiritual practice, and it's saying to, use that or connect to that as well, as what I'm seeing here. And you're remembering, like I see fond memories. You're looking back and you're like, oh, these good memories, and how you can sort of, create more of that as well. You're looking at your social circle a bit more carefully, and, not wanting to just open your heart to anybody, and reflecting back to see who of those you can trust and who has stayed, honest and true to themselves with you. Looking at things very, very carefully. I'm also seeing you kind of planning. You could be planning this getaway right now, even if it's just a staycation, just at home. It's what I'm seeing, whatever it is. I do see for many of you, you're trying to just sort of get out. There is some kind of opportunity knocking at your door, and they're trying to convince you also. I do see you actually happy to receive this, but you're kind of wanting your own terms with it as well. It does show, it's asking for a little bit of flexibility as well, but you will actually, you have a stronger voice than you think. Your voice does matter. Your voice is actually stronger than you think, Aries. And I also see you are finding common ground with someone that perhaps you were not sure where you stood, or there was a little bit of an imbalance, perhaps sometimes always clash, but you're finding a common ground here, and in fact getting closer. There is something about you having to be very smart about how you deal with this matter or approach it, and you probably end up with somebody that you clash with. It shows that you will end up being very, very close friends. You're finding some sort of bond there as well. Trying to figure out also, I do see some of you trying to really figure out some kind of relationship situation. There's some confusion and buildup of just kind of unnecessary clashes, not wanting sort of, there's something that you're needing distance, and it doesn't, I do see for some, it's not necessarily that you're in a relationship currently, but just the general feel of what you want. You're trying to really understand for yourself what it is that you want in a relationship. And if there is somebody, it's like what I'm seeing, you cannot help them if they've been going through something, and they cannot help you. And so this timeout is very, very important. I do also see a special connection coming in later, once all of this has come through, and you're going to feel much, much better. I see harmony. I see you feeling, you know, a lot more at peace. A lot more at peace. It's like you've had to fine tune a number of things, and now you're feeling like you're ready. Things are starting to fall into place here. Also, there's something about not to put all your eggs in one basket. Do not put your eggs all in one basket with what you are doing, and also with a person. That's what I'm getting. Okay, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and the Four of Wands. Aries. Yeah, there is some kind of information coming in. You're going to, I see some kind of acknowledgement here. And there is a information that's going to confirm the work that you are doing, something that kind of connects. It feels like perhaps there was something missing. Now it's connecting and bringing you some good news is what I'm seeing. There's a passage that is opening up for you. A passage that's been opening up for you. You're going to, something that was written down or a contract that's going to be abided by. Maybe that's something specific, but there is something that you have taken matters into your own hands, did what you feel like it's the right thing to do, and feeling very proud, feeling good in a place where you feel it's very grounded, it's very strong. There's also something about your will has made it happen, strong will, you know, and again, connecting with the right kind of energies and souls is very, very important. There's some long-term commitment is what we're seeing here. Ooh, this is I like it. Okay. Oh my goodness. 2 flipped over. All right. The Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Very, very, very nice. Important to look after your emotional well-being, because you are recognizing a certain pattern that perhaps creates resistance, and that's something that you are letting go. Something from a part of you are learning to be free from, you know. And there are a lot of desires here, and there's something that, you know, if you're careful and you walk according to how your plans and what you feel is right, you will be receiving a big reward. There is something that you are doing. It is much greater than what you have done before. It could be the achievement that you're stepping into, or the kind of finances that you're stepping into is a lot greater. You're building on something very, very strong that you want it to be. What I see free of drama, something that's long lasting, being around those that you know you can really trust, and not having to always second guess. Prosperity is looking very, very good for you, but for you, as long as there's a strong continuation with that. Oh, the Lovers card that just fell out. The Lovers card. I love this. This is beautiful. Really does connect on a much, much deeper level. I'm seeing something that comes in that really is music to your ears. Realizing also the importance of not having to rush into anything, you know, and not putting any kind of pressure on yourself, so it can all vibrate at the best level for yourself. There is something that also you feel drawn to, and you've broken free from certain patterns. And I see somebody drawing into you as well, Aries. It feels like, okay, you know, you've been working this magic and now you're starting to see it materialize. There could be some sort of agreement that you're coming into that, you know, it feels like, okay, yes, finally I made it. It's happening. And because you've done the work, and also in terms of matters of the heart, you know, it feels like it's very, very prosperous. Very, very prosperous relationships around you, no matter what kind of relationship or connection. You're wanting it to go in the right way. and it's happening in the right way as well. There is, your voice matters. Again, I'm seeing that. So whatever you are calling out for, you will be receiving, as long as it's channeled in the right way because of the actions that you are taking. Oh, this is really good. I love this. Thank you so very much. I get a very specific message about pins and needles, by the way, right now. So let me know if that's you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Please do take care. And until next time.